Hey y'all, it's Jess. I'm here today with my February 2018 BoxyCharm unboxing, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We've got our card inside, and the theme for this month is Galaxy Glow. That's kind of cute. So I was expecting like a lot of like shimmery things. There's literally like one shimmery item in this box for me, to be honest with you. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is the Crown Pro Trio brush set. This retails for $29.99, and it is a 3-piece pro brush trio that are supposed to contour your face. The small brush can be used to conceal imperfections and highlight underneath the eyes. The medium brush, which would be, this is the eye brush, and the medium brush can be used to sculpt the cheeks and the perimeter of the face. So pretty much like contour and bronzer. And then finally the large powder brush is supposed to be used to set everything. So for like setting powder. Personally, a brush like this, I would probably use the middle one here. I would probably use it for blush. So yeah, this is the one they say to use for like highlighting under the eye and concealing. This is the one they say to do for like bronzer, contour, and this one's the one they say to use for like setting powder. I don't know if the camera's picking them up, but they're like really pretty. They're like white with a light pink, and there's like a light pink Crown brush logo on there too. There it is. It looks really cute. Like I like these brushes. They're really suiting considering that, you know, like we're in February, Valentine's Day, pink and white, you know. I'm gonna use these today, and actually I kind of want to feel okay, yeah, they're really soft. You can tell that they're synthetic hairs though, like just the way they move and whatnot. This one doesn't feel as densely packed as these ones, but we'll see. The next item that I have in here is the Cover FX Shimmer Veil. And this retails for $28. It says these multi-use shimmering cream colors are crease-proof enough for the boldest of eye looks, and formulated with a weightless finish for a shimmering effect anywhere on the face. And they are suitable for all skin types. Sorry about going off screen there. So hopefully you can see that right there. And I will swatch it here on the hand. So it's kind of like a really pretty, I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it's like really glittery, shimmery purple, kind of lavender. And I kind of want to try this like on my lid and then like try an eyeshadow, like blend it out with it. So I'm going to try that actually right now. Okay, so this on my eyes is the Cover FX Shimmer Veil. I'm thinking I'm gonna put a little bit right here just to see how it comes out. I did kind of have like an issue with it drying down so quickly that I couldn't, like, I tried using the little crown brush to like kind of blend it out a little bit, and I'm gonna add a little more shadow in just a minute, but I really want to like finish using this like for everything that I'm gonna possibly think of using it for, because like I said, there's not that many like exciting items in my box, unfortunately. I do like it. It's just one of those, you know, it was just one of those boxes. But yeah, I did try blending it. So if I were you and I was going to use it on the lid, I would definitely work really quickly. And also, I don't really recommend glitter or like shimmers or things like that on hooded eyes, just because Like, I know for a fact, no matter what I use, MAC Paint Pot, Urban Decay, Primer Potion, e.l.f. Primer Potion, anything, my eyes always crease. Like, it's a given. Like, some things will last longer than others, but they'll still crease. So, yeah. Let me do the highlight, and then I'm gonna finish up the eyeshadow, and then I'll continue with everything else. Okay, so I was doing my eyeshadows, right, and I'm trying to blend the colors above the shimmer, the Cover FX shimmer veil. And as you can see, at least I can see, pretty much all of where I put the shimmer veil came off. So I'm probably a dumbass, and I should have put the shimmer veil on after I was done with everything, or at least done with the eye part. So I'm gonna real quick reapply it to the lid, and then I will move on. So be right back in a second. So this thing wound up kind of a mess on my lids. This is what I have right now. Hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, I don't really mess with like liquid eyeshadows and things like that. It says shimmer veil. It says it can be multi-purpose. I did use it here on my cheeks as a highlight. The issue that I had though is since I had so much fallout from my eyes, the glitter just kind of like fell all down here. Like there was no point in me putting it here because there's like I had to do a lot of cleanup, and like I don't know if y'all can see on my cheek, there's glitter everywhere right here where I didn't put it. Like it's just all here. And like all here, my nose, like it made a mess where I was trying to blend out the actual shadows on top of it, and I really shouldn't have done that. Like I should have honestly thought twice, and I should have known better, but it is pretty. I do like it. I think as like an eyeliner, or like underneath a black eyeliner, or even over a black eyeliner, because like on this side, or like over where like the darkness of the creases, it kind of gives like a little pearlescent finish, like it a little more of like a little bit of like a color shift compared to like just the straight purple that's here. I would probably use it as highlighter, or I'd probably give it to my kid, honestly, because it's got a lot of glitter in it, and I like glitter but not all the time. So next item that I have in here is the Vintage Cosmetics Smoky Eye Pencil. It retails for $21, and it says it's a smoky eye pencil that delivers intense jet black definition, creating pencil point precision or a smudgy saturated color. The creamy soft formula glides on lids without tugging or pulling. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch right here next to this. That's actually swatched on top of it. But it is really black. Sorry, because I am having a hard time seeing without my glasses on. I'm going to go ahead and stick this in my waterline real quick, and I'll try and like line the top. That's the reason I didn't do liquid liner. Normally I wouldn't do pencil liner on top. I would do liquid and then pencil on the bottom. Okay, so I have the liner on. It is very smudgy. It is very easy to smudge. I used just a little brush like that, and I smudged under the bottom. My thing is, it's not as black as I would thought it was going to be. Like on my hand, it's super black, and also it's been on my hand for a good while. Look at that. It smudges like crazy. Like for $21, like I get that it's supposed to be like a vintage inspired brand and things like that. And if you're looking for like a grungy kind of, you know, old school pencil, then yeah, pay the $21 and get it if that's the kind of money you have to burn. Personally, I feel like I can go to Walmart and get a pencil from Wet n Wild or Hard Candy that's gonna give me the same effect and the same wearability. Like, I don't think this is gonna last very long, especially on my eyes, especially when I do black out here. My eyes run like crazy, and it will smudge all out here, and I'll have to fix it. And that's even with a good Marc Jacobs pencil, because I've tried those before and those are really good. In the waterline, I wouldn't pay $21 for this. I really wouldn't. Like, I hate to say it, but nope. So I finished with the liner. As you can see, I went ahead and put on lashes. If they look crazy, I'm a 29-year-old who's barely learning how to do lashes. So yeah, that's why you're gonna see this big old thick liner and all this craziness, because I'm still learning, guys. All right, bear with me. The next thing, by the way, is this Pure Exfo Lips Plumping Lip Exfoliator, and this retails for $17. It's supposed to give an instant boost of shea butter. It says raw sugar and exfoliating beads. It's a 4-in-1 lip scrub pencil, exfoliates, plumps, and hydrates and soothes. Shea butter softens the lips, while the raw sugar and exfoliating beads are used to buff away dead surface cells. It moisturizes the lips for a softer, smoother, more plump lip. So it doesn't really sound like it has anything that's going to substantially plump your lips up. But I mean, it's basically saying that because lips are moisturized by this while they're exfoliated, that's going to make them look plumper. So this is the total amount of product that you get in here. I would say for a fat pencil thing like this, that's a pretty good amount. And I like that you can turn it up. It doesn't have to be sharpened or anything like that. This retails, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned it, but it's retails for $17, so we're going to try it out real quick. There's actual sugar in this, guys. I smushed some of it off, and you can see the sugar, like, right there. It tastes really good. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of hurt while I was trying to rub it on my lips, so I kind of recommend going like that with a little bit of it till you feel like the sugar's coming off, and then going with your finger and exfoliate, because just doing it with the pencil was kind of like, ow, like it kind of hurt, like it was poking my lips. And then I suppose you could just eat it. Or if you're one of those people that doesn't want to eat it, you can simply wipe it off. I'll go ahead and show you. There's an ingredients list and there's a description, so if you want to pause there so you can read about it, by all means go ahead. But yeah, now my lips feel like there's a wax on top of them, which it did say that there was shea butter and raw sugar. They do feel soft, but it just feels like there's something on top of them. Even though I've wiped it off and licked it off and everything, you can tell there's something there. So I'm gonna do a lippy real quick, and I was gonna use Medusa, but I feel like that's a bit much. And since we're doing this whole purple highlighter, purple eyeshadow, crazy lashes kind of thing, I'm going to go ahead and go with Human Nature. I'm going to put that on. Okay, so I've got my Human Nature on, and the next item in my BoxyCharm, and technically the last item, I guess you could say, because they kind of go together, is the Ofra Cosmetics Pop-Up Palette Mini with the Blush Godette Refill. So it says, Pop-Up Palette Mini provides a perfect home for any magnetic makeup Godette. Items can be continually tailored and rearranged according to your personal preference. The unique design is lightweight, travel-friendly, and securely holds the godettes in place. The Blush Godette offers strong pigment with a long-lasting effect and a fabulous pressed powder. Here is the godette, the pop-up palette, And I'm pretty sure what they mean by pop-up palette is that you can put it like this, and it'll, like, if you just kind of lean it on itself and on your table, it'll hold up like that. So the blush that I got is Blush Winter Rose Glow. This is the color of the blush that I got. It's kind of like a dusty kind of rose color. And you would get the little pan. And the pan is actually, the pan itself retails for $12. And the little empty palette retails for $19. So it's magnetic and it just sticks in there like that. And then you would set it like this, and you would have your blush, or like if you put all your blushes, you'd be able to pick them from right there. Or if you want to put like highlights, blush, bronzers, you'd have them all right there. You could categorize them in this little thing. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead, and this is, like I said, the last thing, and I'm going to go ahead and put the blush on. And I'm going to use this, and I'm going to grab some contour and bronzer. Actually, I'm going to grab some contour and put the contour on with this real quick. Let me do the blush, and then that way you guys can see the blush by itself and how this brush performs. This is a very, very like warm toned blush. Like, I don't know if you can see this cheek with just the blush, and this is the cheek without. Okay, so I definitely like this brush for blush, or even like, I think it would do good for bronzer. This blush has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but where I was digging in there, you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush real quick to contour, just so you guys can see how it works. I don't really use brushes like this for contour, but I mean, why not? I usually use them like to put powder under the eye, or like to blend out concealer, things like that. But I mean, it says to use it for bronzer, I mean for contour, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I kind of feel like this brush applies way too much contour. It's too dense for that. I use this brush, and I really just tap, and then I'll blend it out. And this brush just kind of lays it down and drags everything with it. So you're definitely gonna have to blend out with something else. Like, you can't just use this and blend it out. At least not me. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and kind of try to blend that out a little bit. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's a little better. If you're into that, don't get me wrong, if you're into like that, like real sharp like contour right there, you know, then by all means go ahead and do it. But personally for me, that was like way too much. So I prefer something softer. I do have, you know, I am fat, so I prefer like a softer contour, because I mean, I'm fat, I have a fat face. And to me, it just looks nicer on me. Like, even if I was slimmer, I probably still wouldn't be that dramatic with my contour. So yeah, that's just me, but you know. So that's it for this, guys. This is the look. Hopefully y'all can see it, because I can't see crap back there. I'm blind, like I always mention in my videos. Somebody had mentioned a service called For Mood to me. They actually, if I'm not mistaken, do not do my prescription, if I'm not mistaken from what I remember. It's been a while since I checked. I will see you next time, and if you got something else, like I know the variation for the Ofra palette was a Naked Cosmetics highlighter palette, and it was so pretty, and I was fingers crossed that I would get it, but I didn't. But I still like this. If you got it and you really enjoy it, let me know down below. Let me know, you know, what variations you got, because I know there was like 3 or 4 different variations of this month's box. That's it for this one, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.